Previously.
Meet the Waterhole's new trainee bar manager.
What? Training for my job? We are going to fight Ezra on this ridiculous working arrangement as a team.
Agreed.
Have you experienced any headaches or blurred vision?
Yeah, I thought that was just part of the morning sickness. What are you doing here, Josh?
I really hope that no matter what happens, you'll let me be there for you and the baby. I love
Josh!
I've never loved anyone the way I love you, but if I'm not the father, I don't know what I'll do.
Everybody needs good neighbors with a little understanding. You can find the perfect blend. Neighbors should be there for one another. That's when good neighbors become good friends.
Where's Amber?
She's not here?
No, I assume she was with you.
Oh, no, I stayed at the bar last night. Alone?
Oh, right. So you haven't spoken to her at all this morning?
No.
Did she leave with anyone from the party?
No, she said she was tired and that she was going to go home. Her car isn't here.
No. Imogen might have that.
Maybe she went and did something ill?
No messages. Hi, sweetie, it's Mum. When you get this message, can you give me a call? Thanks.
I don't know why we have to be in so early. It's not as though we have anything special to do.
Well, Mr. Hanley didn't say.
That man is insufferable, and there are plenty of people around this town that would agree with me.
Yes, I'm sure the Willises are right at the top of that list.
Well, do you blame them? Why don't we just have a coffee while we're waiting?
You just read my mind.
I'll have one too. Glad to see you've taken the transition so well, Sheila.
Oh, I'm just sucking up to my new boss.
Oh, good. Then you should know I take my coffee extra strong, 1 sugar.
Coming right up.
While she's doing that, I'd like an inventory of all the furniture and fittings here and in the beer garden.
What exactly are you planning to do with the place?
You'll see. And in the meantime, I'll have my coffee in the office.
That slimy slug is not going to get away with this. He can't just come waltzing in here and expect to turn the place into some sort of hipster hangout.
I thought you said we were going to fight this.
We did, and we are.
So what's the plan?
We need to get him to trust us so that we can get the inside scoop on how and when he's going to revamp the place.
How do we do that?
You're going to be mean to me. Really mean.
Okay, Imogen doesn't have the car and she hasn't seen Amber since last night.
Hello?
Come in.
Look, I'm sorry for barging in. Margie just called. She found a note from Amber at the store. Apparently, she's left town for a few days to clear her head.
Oh, well, at least you know nothing's happened to her.
Well, I'd still like to know where she is and why she's taken off. Do either of you two know what's going on?
You know what I don't get? Why you two didn't spend last night together?
That is our business,
You
mate.
threw her a birthday party and you let her go home alone.
She was tired, OK?
I think you had a fight.
Let's not play the blame game. That's not going to help anyone.
What did you say to her?
Maybe it was you rocking up to the party uninvited that upset her.
Guys, can we just concentrate on finding Amber and making sure she's okay, please?
Hey! Hi! Hi. What's wrong with Amber?
Did you see Amber leave? Or what about Tyler? All right, we'll let you know as soon as we hear anything. See ya. Paige and Tyler walked home around midnight. They didn't see Amber or the car.
So Imogen reckons there's no point notifying the police because Amber's not technically a missing person because she left a note.
And what'd your mum say?
Well, she hasn't contacted anyone up north.
You can't think of anywhere she might have gone.
That's what we're trying to work out, Josh.
Oh, great. So she's out there on her own and we have no way of finding her.
Well, perhaps it might be a good idea to give her some space, huh?
I just want to know that she's okay.
Guys, we are talking about a pregnant teenager who was driven off in the middle of the night. She could be distressed. I really don't want her to be alone at a time like this.
Can you think of anyone else that might know where she is?
Well, I can give Bailey and Mason a call and see if they've heard from her. Sorry to spoil your homecoming.
No, you haven't.
I'll see ourselves out.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. I was putting on a big breakfast for you.
No, look, it's fine. I'm just happy to be home.
Glad you're home, Mum.
Yeah, me too.
So, what else has been happening?
All right, it's time to get mean. Lay it on me, Kinski.
Okay. Sheila, you're too slow. I asked for that soda water about an hour ago and I still haven't got it.
That was pathetic. Can't you do better than that?
And I'm sick and tired of you telling me what to do, and you have a real attitude problem.
That's putting it mildly.
I've never worked with anyone like her. She's unprofessional, opinionated, and completely out of touch.
I couldn't agree more.
And talk about a cougar. Hits on every good-looking bloke that comes in the place. She never takes orders, she bullies the staff, and never shuts up.
When I saw you before, you two seemed pretty pally.
I'm putting in a huge effort here, but she's hard work.
The soda water?
You see what I mean?
I was right giving you the job. Can't have someone like that in charge.
I'll have that inventory here for you real soon.
You know what? Let's talk about it later. We'll grab a drink. Get to know each other better.
I believe you didn't tell me.
I wanted you to enjoy your time with Piper.
Look, I love you trying to get something on Ezra, but doing it via his son?
It had nothing to do with Ezra. I was trying to help Clem, okay? It wasn't the smartest move. We'll be okay.
But what about Josh? What if this baby ends up being his?
Well, it is still just a possibility.
But he's too young to become a father. He's still at TAFE. How can he support a family?
Well, we will cross that bridge if and when we come to it.
Yeah, fair enough. First of all, we need to figure out how to get your job back.
Yes, I did overstep the mark.
But it's because of Clem's lies. That's what got you suspended. Just doesn't sound like the boy I knew back in Perth.
Well, take a look at his role model. No wonder he's struggling. His parents have split up. His dad's dragged him all the way over here.
He was such a sweet, well-behaved kid. You know, who knows what lies Ezra's fed him about us.
You know, I can't help feeling that there's more to this Chloe story than meets the eye.
What, because of the text?
No, because of the way he got so defensive when I mentioned her name. Lauren noticed it too.
Lauren?
Yeah, she was there when I spoke to him.
Oh, right. You know, maybe I should go and talk to Ezra about Chloe.
No, I don't want you going anywhere near that slime bag.
Ezra tried to ruin my career. And now he's using his son to ruin yours. I'm not letting him get away with it.
Oh, should I try and find her? Should I give her some space?
There's a lot going on.
Yeah, and I hate that I'm adding to the pressure on her. Maybe Josh is right.
No, Josh is not innocent in all of this. He really wants that baby to be his.
Thought as much. So Josh is adding to the pressure too. Hey, what if we reported your car as stolen?
Why would I do that? Amber needs time out.
I have to find her.
Okay, I don't think you're grasping the concept of time out. She wants to be alone, to think.
If anything happened to her, I would not be able to forgive myself.
Daniel, I cannot jeopardise my career by lying to the police.
No, you wouldn't be lying to them. Just tell them that your car's gone and Amber didn't say that she was going to take it, which is true.
I don't know.
Look, I said something to Amber last night that I regret. Something that would hurt her. I said if the baby turned out to be Josh's, I don't know what I'd do.
Amber is copying it from all sides.
Yes, which is why I need to find her. I need to undo the damage that I've done. Please, help me.
Welcome back. Is this about your exit interview?
I'm here about Clem, actually.
What is this obsession with my son?
We're worried about him. It seems like he's having trouble settling in.
The only trouble he's having is with your husband.
Look, no matter how you feel about Brad, kids should never be used as a battleground for their parents.
Save the lecture. I've got work to do.
Oh, well, maybe I should call Clem's mum. I'm sure she'd know who this Chloe girl is and why he'd get so upset.
Stay out of it. You have no idea about my relationship with my son.
But what I do know is that he's changed. You know, the boy I knew back in Perth was a happy, well-adjusted kid. He would never have been discourteous to a teacher.
But we only have Brad's word for that, don't we?
He said that Clem was upset. And I believe him. You should be worried.
You know, instead of dishing out parental advice, I'd be concentrating on my marriage if I were you.
Excuse me?
Well, Brad's been spending a lot of time with Lauren Turner while you've been away. In fact, even more so since he's been suspended.
I am here because we're worried about Clem, and that is all.
No. You're here because you're worried about your husband. And I'm just saying, his suspension is the least of your problems.
Good news, Miss Willis. Your vehicle's been spotted on Wayfair Lane in Portsea. The local police are arranging for it to be towed.
Oh, no, you don't need to do that. I'm sorry, this is so embarrassing. Amber literally just texted me saying that she took the car down to Portsea without letting me know.
Complete communication breakdown, sorry.
Are you aware of how stretched our resources are? We only made this a priority because she's Matt Turner's daughter.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Sorry. I can't thank you enough.
Never ask me to do anything like that ever again.
No, I won't. But if we hadn't, we wouldn't have found out.
We still don't know anything, just the area she's in at a street name.
Which is more than we had when we started. Thank you so much.
I'm the best.
Yep, you're the best.
Good work on the inventory list. Very efficient. Unlike your predecessor. Where is she, by the way?
Going to lunch.
Well, let's hope she can't find her way back again.
If you don't mind me asking, what do you need those for?
This stays between the two of us, okay?
Yeah, sure.
My instructions are to make this place as profitable as possible.
Aren't we already doing that?
No, we do good business for a suburban pub, but that's not good enough. They want me to squeeze every cent out of it.
So how do we do that?
I'm rebranding as a youth bar. Get back the clientele we lost off air.
What about our regulars?
No, there's too many geriatrics coming in, let alone working behind the bar. Brings the hotel down.
So big shake-up.
Exactly.
And when is this meant to happen?
I have a new marketing guru coming on board. She starts next week.
That soon?
Got to keep Quill happy. We increase profits, and we get a nice fat bonus.
Could sure use one of those.
Yeah, couldn't we all? I've got a son with expensive taste.
I saw those vintage trading cards you bought him. Must have cost a bomb.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with a few parental bribes, especially when your kid's used to living with his mum. Helps make for a smoother transition.
I still can't get on to Amber. She's not picking up. Has she tried to call you?
Nope, why would she?
Look, I know you two aren't getting along at the moment, but aren't you at least a little bit worried?
I think you and Daniel are worried enough for all of us.
Did you speak to Daniel? Imogen?
He asked me to report Hermione as stolen so that he could go find Amber.
Oh my God, that's genius.
I lied to the police. I compromised my principles and no one seems to care.
What, did they find the car?
Oh, yeah, they found it. He's gone after her.
Well, I need to go too. Where is she?
Please, do not make this into a competition.
No, I'm not. I'm worried about her. This could be my baby. Where is she?
I've booked a cottage for a couple of nights.
Yeah, I know, Mum. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Seriously, you can stop worrying about me. I'm fine. I will let you know when I'm heading home, okay? Love you. What are you doing here?
I had to see you. And you couldn't be alone on your birthday.
How did you find me?
Well, I tracked down your car, and so I drove down here and just started knocking on doors.
Why would you go to all of that effort? I just need time.
Yeah, well, I couldn't leave things the way they were. I had to explain, to apologise for what I said about the baby. If it wasn't mine, I wish I could take that back.
It was true, wasn't it?
Well, I'm going to love this baby no matter what. If it's a part of you, of course I will. I'll love both of you, always.
This is all so messed up. I don't know how to fix it.
Well, I think as long as we keep talking to each other, and if we're honest about how we feel, then everything will be okay.
You've been quiet.
Yeah, I was just thinking about something that Ezra said.
Well, look, you're not going to change his mind about Clem.
It wasn't about Clem. It was about you and Lauren. He said that the two of you had been spending quite a lot of time with each other while I was away. Is that true?
When I realised she was relying on me too much, I pulled back.
So that's it. Nothing else happened that you haven't told me about, because you know what? I couldn't handle any more surprises right now.
There's nothing.
Good.
Can I take those?
G'day, mate.
Hey, how are you enjoying your time here?
Putting me in charge of Sheila's caused a bit of friction.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah, she doesn't get on with Mr. Hanley.
Yes, well, he does have that effect on people.
Seems to think that money can fix most things. Must be why he splurges on his son.
Spoils him, you mean?
Nah, parental bribes. His words. He bought him this awesome set of vintage trading cards. Must have cost him a packet.
Hey, is it just me, or does this parental bribe sound more like a payoff?
Yeah. Why would a father have to pay off his son?
I just needed to be on my own for a while to think about all of this stuff. It's just too much with everyone on my back all the time. I'm scared that the stress is going to harm the baby.
Is that why you came down here?
Yeah, I couldn't get here quick enough. Being at the beach reminds me of all the family memories with Mum and Dad on holidays. It makes me realise how much I've stuffed up this kid's life already.
No, don't say that. When this little one comes along, we can bring them down to the beach and create our own happy memories, okay?
Yeah, I hope so.
Do you want to open your present? And the flowers, they looked much better at 8 a.m. I promise I didn't skimp. To match your ring.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, I'll get that. Mr. Hanley said they start revamping this place next week to make way for the younger clientele. Aren't you happy? I won over his trust. Now we need to figure out how to stop this.
What for? I'm sure you'll fit right in. Can't say the same for me, though, because I'm completely out of touch, I'm unprofessional, oh yes, and I'm opinionated.
Hang on, it was your idea to bag on you.
An idea that you embraced a little too enthusiastically, if you ask me. But then again, what would I know? Because I'm so busy fraternising with the male customers.
Okay, maybe I went too far.
You think?
Well, if it makes you feel better, you can hurl some insults my way to put things on an even keel.
All right, you asked for it, Corporal Kinski. As an ex-soldier, you are way too wimpy. You let Ezra run rings around you and don't even get me started on your manners.
What's wrong with my manners?
You're too polite. Yes, Mr. Hanley. No, Mr. Hanley, it's pathetic.
Okay, what do you suggest I do?
You're going to have to drop the act. Nobody likes a suck, and if you're going to manage a pub, you need to get more attitude.
Okay, more attitude. Gotcha.
And stop being a coward. You haven't dated a single bloke since you and Chris split up. And if you're hoping for him to come back, well, listen to me, girlfriend, that ship has sailed.
I know, I realised that when he left.
So I think it's time you quit moping and put yourself out there again.
Oh. Hey, have you heard from Amber yet?
Yeah, I spoke to her and she's okay.
Oh, well, that's a relief.
Hey, can you believe that we might become grandparents together?
Yeah, you're right. We might.
Yeah. Well, if that happens, I can't think of a better person to share it with.
Yeah, well, let's just focus on Amber getting back safely first, huh?
As you can see, Amber's fine, so you can go. You really okay?
I just needed time to think about everything.
Yeah, and you being here doesn't help.
I just wanted to make sure things were all right.
Why? You are not a part of this relationship.
Well, there will be if the baby's mine.
That is exactly what you want, isn't it? If you're the father, you're just one step closer to being with Amber. It's just some sick strategy.
Oh, steady on. You're acting like I planned all this.
You may not have planned it, but it doesn't mean you're not loving it.
You think I enjoy seeing Amber all stressed out?
She's only stressed out because you won't back off.
Why should I back off when she could be carrying my baby?
Because she's got me, that's why.
Enough! I am so sick of this. I need to focus on taking care of this baby, and having you two argue over me like I am some sort of plaything is not helping. Can you just leave?
You heard her, man.
I was talking to both of you. I wanted to be alone, and neither of you are respecting that. Just leave. Go! Go away.
No, I'm just leaving, but I just wanted to make sure you're okay and you're not too freaked out about me wanting the baby.
Why can't you just leave me alone?
Amber, hey, what's the matter? Tell me what's wrong. Hey, Amber, wake up. Amber!
Unmissable drama.
What? Is she okay? How are things with you and Brad at the moment?
Ready for a trip down the coast?
I want to help you.
I don't need your help.
What's this got to do with Chloe?
Nothing.
Should be there for one another. That's when